All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdown's first ever coverage of
Yeah.
X. Yes, X on the beach. We're going to try covering an actual shit show, and this one is called X on the beach. This is actually, well, Clifford Myers, as always, my co-host for this one.
Thank you.
Um, this is actually an import, I found out. This is actually MTV UK has a version of this show, and in US MTV is now doing it. Because,
Yeah. I've never seen the UK version, so I'm going in this completely blind, not knowing what this show is.
Listen, we need to watch it because there are two people that I think were on this UK X on the Beach that were on the recent season of The Challenge.
Oh, and they're hot AF?
Oh my God, they're nuts. They're like
Kyle, right? Like Kyle and Joss? Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle was actually on something called Geordie Shore, which is like the Jersey Shore version in the UK. I've got to look up all these shows. But anyway, we got to get into this. So the premise.
I'm so excited.
I know.
Like, I got to say that for the record. Sorry, I'm fixing my mic. I am really, really excited for this because even though it's a complete trash garbage show that neither of us respect,
right?
I feel like forcing ourselves to recap this is going to be friggin' hilarious. And I don't know, like, I don't even know where to start. As I was saying to you before we started this, my notes are a friggin' mess. I've never had to take notes of such a messy show in my life.
I know. It's like the whole time I'm writing the notes down, and a couple of times I had to stop and pause it and go, it's moments like this I really need to reevaluate everything that has happened in my life that got me to this moment.
Yeah, that got you to this point where you're watching MTV's US version of X on the Beach, and you're like, yeah, I have to take notes and learn from this.
Well, first things first.
Yes.
There are a couple of things I noticed.
Oh my gosh. Oh, no, is it okay? Okay. Like what? What is that? Is that a tick?
I don't know what that is. I've heard it a couple of times from Allie on Big Brother Canada 6. I'm still stunned. Here's another thing.
Wait, that's a thing that more people do? Like more than one person does this?
Honey, it's a young person thing.
No, we're getting too up there. Okay. I can't even, I was actually trying to practice that for this show. Okay. Like, I feel like a fraud.
Right.
Like, okay. I don't even, so that's a thing that more than one person does. Okay. That's immediately shocking.
Right. Let's see here. We've got, let's see. Deborah said she said, I can't see Cliffy when he talks. Unclick his box. Okay, I unclicked your box. Say something real quick.
Can you see me now? Have I not been seen this whole time? Go figure. Allison would try to block my beauty from the
Maybe
public.
They can see you now. I guess I'll just have to click back and forth as we talk.
Yeah. So, okay, apparently it started from Cardi B. New famous rapper started the whole Kurt thing.
She can have it. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you spell it?
She said she can't see you. Hold on a second. Let me.
Steph, can you see me? Oh, no one can see me.
This is insane. Cliff isn't real. I'm talking to myself.
Oh my gosh. This is my biggest nightmare.
I know. It's like, what is happening? Let me unclick you. And now let's see.
Okay, because I see me and I see you.
Yeah, like we see each other going back and forth, but we can't.
I'm just a disembodied voice. Great start to our first episode recap of X on the Beach.
She's like, I was just interested to know if Cliff is an illusion. I don't know what to do. I unclicked his box. Mother fudge.
Chloe Dixon just wrote, I was just at your show and I can't see you. She literally was. She was just in the front row of the comedy show I just put on. Hey, Chloe.
He's actually the voice in Allison's head. Just one big screen with Allison on it. Well, let me click. Okay, I clicked on.
Do you want me to leave the call and come back and try this?
Okay, leave and then come back. Okay.
So while I do that, you just keep going, the whole time.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. We can't see Cliff and he's going out. We're always experiencing technical difficulties. I guess I'll say, To everybody in the chat room, Chloe, Aaron, Chloe, Stephanie, hello. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you can't see him.
Oh,
okay.
You didn't do it the whole time. I was gonna leave you for 10 minutes to see how long it could make you do it for.
I think when I talk, that's all people hear anyway. It's like
now, chat. Can you see me now? Currently experiencing technical difficulties. Oh, cool. Aaron Cameron's there. That's my buddy Duck.
Oh, he's it?
Yeah, he's a hardcore gamer and he plays board games. He's a really great guy. He's traveled the world. And that's funny that he's watching our X on the Beach recap.
Oh my God.
Still can't see me.
What is the freaking deal?
What is this? That's weird.
Let me click
you
on you.
See me.
I see you. I see us going back and forth and I don't know what's going on.
Oh no. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if is it something on my end? No, because nothing on my end. This is crazy. I'm okay doing the episode as a disembodied voice if everyone else is okay with that.
That's gonna bother anybody.
That's gonna piss everyone off, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I don't know what is going. This has only happened once before, and so I don't know.
Do they see nothing, or do they see my profile?
They're stuck with my mug. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Why are we punishing them even further? This is enough for the X on the Beach recap.
I don't know. Here, let me turn
Allison.
No, that's fine. Shush. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera off so you can only hear me. Let me see if I can see you. Let's see what's going on. Because I like his voice. It's soothing. Okay.
Well, Stephanie, welcome to Late Night Tunes with Clifford and Allison.
That's right.
We're going to be talking about all things X on the Beach.
That's right. Now it's just the I don't know what the fuck to do.
We're going to be talking about new love, ex love, or fuck love.
I know. I'm sorry.
X on the Beach.
That's right. I'm sorry,
just a disembodied voice.
I put on a second.
Really exist.
Okay, I'm sorry. You guys, Cliffy is here. You just can't see him. This is how freaking professional we are.
This is amazing. I'm so happy.
We are as bad as the fuckers on the show.
I told you before this started that I've had such a bad day, and then I met an audience member named Karma, and it scared the shit out of me. And now look what's happening. Yes. I'm afraid an anvil or a piano is about to drop on me, Allison. I don't know what this day is.
Just don't break my computer in the process.
Oh, good. All right, chat, keep updating us as we're trying to figure this out. Stand by. We are going to give you one hell of a show, but we got to figure out how to be seen.
Right. I think maybe you can see him now. I don't know. You guys let me know. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm sorry if you're stuck with my ugly face and Cliff's voice. Maybe at some point we're ventriloquist act. It'll just be hilarious. But okay, so X on the Beach. We've wasted 10 minutes on Allison can't operate a freaking anyway. So you've got first another thing is there was no host during the first half of this show. Did you notice that, Cliff?
They didn't introduce him halfway through. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly confirm. So are we going to just do this with my disembodied voice?
I guess we're going to have to because if we don't, then we have to repost everything with a new link.
Just going to say, sorry, everyone. You're not going to be able to see my beautiful face tonight, but I will contribute through voice. I'll make more sound effects than usual. You can see me too, so you see me holding the mic closer, going
I see you going pew 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 pew.
Yeah, so were you excited when we finally did see that the host was Romeo, not Lil Romeo anymore?
No, yeah, I don't even really know who Romeo is. That's how freaking ridiculous I am. I'm like, Romeo who?
He was like Lil Bow Wow, but he had no bow and no wow.
Oh, so he was okay. So is that Snoop Dogg's nephew?
I think there's some kind of relation there.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot. It's really weird watching teen rappers now hosting garbage reality shows.
They got to make
talk about our life decisions.
At least he's getting paid to talk about a shit show.
Well, we're getting paid in the satisfaction of disappointing our viewers immediately with our tech skills.
I mean, this guy. Oh, okay. So
oh, you're getting hit on in the chat.
Right.
Like,
huh?
you see that Chris Anderson says this Allison chick is pretty. I'm fine with it. Like, I'm pretty too, Chris.
Thank you. You know, Clint is a very Cliff, your new nickname is Clint.
We're not going down that road.
Officially a part of the family when I start renaming you. So the reason why we're here is X on the Beach is they've got 10 reality show contestants.
10 singles.
10 singles who were brought to Hawaii to live in a beach house to find love. Little did they know that their exes will be brought on to F up everything that they know. Now,
but I got a question right off the bat with this.
Okay.
What show did they think they were on? They're all pretending like they're not on X on the Beach, a show that's been on for over 6-7 seasons in the UK.
I have no idea. Like, they didn't even go in depth. All I know is they just kept saying, I ain't got time for this. I didn't sign up for this. What did you think you were signing up for?
That's what I want to know. Like, did they kibosh the cast and were like, hey, surprise, you're on this show, when really they thought they were on Hawaii Hangouts or something?
That's probably what
why would they all go on
Hawaii
Hawaii Hangouts?
Yeah.
That'd be the worst show.
It's like Big Brother Hawaii. Yeah, Jerry Springer in Hawaii. Yes, Michael Russo. Welcome to the chat. Yes, it's Jerry Springer in Hawaii. Now, do we want to go through the first 10 contestants real quick?
For sure. I think so. This is probably going to be one of our longer episodes because we have to get into who these characters are, and we got to start getting to know these people. Some of them I don't give a single shit about. Actually, all of them, kind of basically, but there's some I'm very excited for as far as comedy goes.
Some of them I never even have heard of, but let's start with the first one. Sexy single number 1. Angela's 27. She's from the Bad Girls Club. My notes say she's got fake boobs, hair, and a nose. Everything is fake on her except what comes out of her mouth and probably what goes in it.
I was like, who's going to make the joke, you or me?
Who do you think is going to make the
of course it's going to be you.
The horrible jokes? It'll be me.
I've met my match with you. you outdo me every time. Now, she's the girl that's too Jersey for Jersey.
Yes.
Right? Like, I feel like there's this weird thing ever since the Jersey Shore got big that like people from Jersey have to be way more the stereotype than they actually maybe are.
She was probably too crazy to be put on Jersey. This is probably what happens to you when you are rejected from Jersey Shore. You go to you go to remake shows, not even original shows on MTV. You go to imported versions of the show.
And they're already really pushing this whole Bad Girls Club thing. This like accidentally knocks over a plant or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, look at what a bad girl does. She hits things over."
If knocking things over makes you a badass, being clumsy, then I'm the biggest badass on the planet because I am knocking things over and running over stuff all the time. Just saying.
You know what I'm saying? And you're the biggest badass in this chat.
I am the biggest badass in this chat. Well, and then we have sexy single number 2, Tori, and that's TOR apostrophe I. I can't even spell. Tori I. He's 25. He's a fitness model. Never heard of him. He falls hard. Here's something I noticed about him. He got like a negative 10-second intro, and Angela got like a 10-minute intro before him.
She's going to be a major player. She's already taking up all the camera time. She knows what she's doing on this show. He is gorgeous. This man is chiseled from a mountain. Like, he is beautiful. He's
like chiseled from the same mountain as St. Rushmore. It's just perfect. It's just like
he should be the 5th face. But like that,
the 5th face.
Oh my god, he's so chiseled, and like he looks like when I saw him, like when I saw Angela, I was like, ugh. She's like I don't like to judge people on their looks, but I don't like the fake stuff, right? Like
Right.
she's like, I'm fake everything and bragging about it. I'm just not really about it, right? But like with him, and also he's just got this chiseled gladiator body, and I want to like cook eggs on his abs and be with him forever.
You're so open with your sexuality.
Oh my gosh, I am the gayest straight man you'll ever meet. I want to rise so bad. Like, even just to share a public shower with him once.
Here's the thing that I cannot take my eyes off of Angela's that white one-piece bathing suit that like stopped at her nipples. I just wanted to keep go up to it, and the mother in me is just pull it down. Pull it down. I don't need to see the bottom of your boobs. Pull it down. It was making me crazy. But these two, like, the funny thing is she walked into the house first and she was the only one there. And she walks in just, hello, I'm here.
Yeah. No, she wasn't. She's not the one doing the
No, that's all I heard. It was like crickets. It was like crickets everywhere. And then Torai walks in and immediately he's groping her ass and they're all over each other. So
like immediately, like it's like, don't you want, when I'm window shopping, I don't just buy the first coat I see. I want to look through the store. I want to peruse. Like if I was there, I'd be waiting to meet everyone and then then be like, okay, I'm going to go for you. But immediately they're like, you're my type. You're my type. Let's do each other forever.
I know, like the only time I've ever groped anyone or anything that much, the first time that I've ever met is a kitten.
Yeah, that's the same with me, but with a meatball sub.
Right. See, we all have our thing. It's just weird. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm just old fashioned. I don't know. I just don't. First of all, I don't walk in anywhere in a two-piece. I don't even walk anywhere in my mom one-piece bathing suit with the skirt on it. Okay?
That's the difference between you and I. I'll walk anywhere freely in a two-piece.
I know you'll be in your mankini anywhere.
Oh man, it looked like Macy Gray's wearing a bandana. Like it's not, like you think this beard is big. You do not want to see me in a mankini.
Oh my god.
There's a reason why I'm not on X on the beach. I show up, my wife's like, Cliff, why are you there? Get back home.
Yeah.
Leave Hawaii.
I just want some camera time. There's just this weird man in a mankini rolling around in the sand in the background. Can someone do something about this, please? It's just Cliff. I mean, Clint. It's just Clint.
But imagine me like on this show, like all these people are like, I'm good looking and I'm stupid and I'm here to fuck. And I'm just there like, who wants meatballs? Everyone watch me in the pool. I'm going to pretend to be a flamingo. And like, okay, this guy's got to go. Is this charity? Now, I got a question about Tarai.
Torai or Tarai? I don't even know how to pronounce it.
I think it's Tarai, right?
It's a toe-up name. That's all I know.
Deborah would pay money to see me in a mankini. That's amazing.
Next week, you'll be in it. We'll make it happen.
I feel like I'm going to be able to make money as a Twitch streamer that way. Or at least on Chatterbait.
I think he's in it right now.
Yeah, you don't know. They don't know. They have no idea what I'm wearing.
They don't know what we're wearing from the waist down.
I'll have to do. It's a mankini. Now, my question about Tarai. So he comes in. He says, "I'm not a heartbreaker, but I break hearts." Like that has to be the single dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, right?
It's the same thing. Am I wrong, or is this watching the show dumbing me down more than usual?
Well, it's just like so I've never really I haven't been single since I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So I don't know how to date, right? Like if you were to ask me now, Cliff, go date, I would go up to a woman and bark at her and I'd have to leave the club. Like that's what would happen. They'd be like, sir, stop barking. You have to leave now. And I don't know how to flirt, right? So I was just like, no? Okay. And then, but these guys, they say the dumbest, most like playing the smallest violin type stuff, right? Like they're just like, I'm not a heartbreaker, but I break hearts like all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like a poorly written eHarmony profile.
It's horrible. It's like, I have a flatulence problem, but I don't fart. So how does that work?
You don't fart. You're just like a Barbie doll. You have no butthole at all. It's just pure smooth.
But I have a flatulence problem, which means fart. So like, what does that even mean? It doesn't. I don't even know.
Because a lot of these like guys and girls are trying really hard to be like really good looking and like, you know, they're trying to be like these gods and goddesses of the beach. Do you think they do that natural human stuff? Like, do they fart in front of each other? Like Angela, she's got a booty on her. Like, she's got to fart forever, right? It's got to be a good fart on that chick.
Angela grabs me as a hiker fart. Like, she hikes her leg all the way up and just lets it all out. Like
a hiker fart. Like, she just hikes that knee all the way up to her fake chest boob and just lets it go. You got to do it. You got to do it. Who goes out of their way to like do that much exercise for a fart? That seems really unnecessary.
See, that's the thing. See, you and I would be in that house thinking things like, I'm eventually going to have to take a shit. Like, when is going to be a good time to do that? Or I've got a fart on deck that would clear the bottom level, the first floor of this house.
Oh, that's why I think I could never be on Big Brother, because I like to poop with the door open.
Oh my God.
Like, I'd be like,
don't do that.
Come in here and give me a hug. I need some love right now. Like, Cliff, we can't hug you on the toilet anymore. Productions talk to you about this.
Cliff, we'd never make it because I can't handle anyone who poos with, I don't want to smell your dookie. Like, I don't want the door open.
But that's a sign of that's a sign of connection. That's how you build a relationship.
Yeah, but
again, I haven't been single in a very long time.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If you did that, you'd probably learn what ghosting meant. And I'm not talking about the ghost shit that disappears in the toilet. I'm talking about getting humanly ghosted.
Yeah. I've never experienced the ghosting.
Well, speaking, I have many times. I'm currently writing a coffee table book on being ghosted. A professional. Really? I have never ghosted, but I have been ghosted. Speaking of ghosted, sexy single number 3, Faith. Faith is 27. She's on a show I've never heard of.
Wait, you've never heard of Vanderpump Rules?
Vanderpump Rules.
Oh my gosh, Allison, as a reality TV, like, professed expert, you should watch Vanderpump Rules. Oh, Saucy?
I gotta look it up.
Or whatever name. Like, actually, Ethan from Sequester. He sent me an article once about like her reality TV rules, and she goes off of the rule attack first, because she was originally on. This is who that show's mainly about, but like she was originally on The Amazing Race, but she was she's totally forgettable. She was out early. She was like with her dad. No one remembered her. And then she went on this show where you have to be catty. You have to attack first. So the fact that we have someone from that show makes me really happy, because I think they're going to be good TV. She's the one that does the like that's her, right?
She's where that came from. And this is why I am intrigued by her. She peed on her ex's vehicle. My cat is in my spotlight.
Yeah, she
peed. She even made a comment during the show. Oh, pee on it, girl. Pee. Mark your territory. Just pee on it. That's what she says. Just pee on it.
She peed in her ex's car.
Yes, as revenge. Peed.
But here's my question. Okay. Because I know, now, let's say, Allison, I'm really mad at you, right? I'm just like, you tricked me into doing a podcast where no one could see me. I'm like, so I'm going to take out my anger on you, and I'm going to pee in your car. And as a dude, I can open up the driver's side seat and go wild. Drench your car.
Down. Just hose it.
Just fireman hose, like just go to town. Now, girls, there's a lot more mechanics involved in the peeing situation.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how she would have done it. I mean, unless she got on the dashboard and just sprayed from behind, or did it in a cup and just threw it.
Or did she stand outside the door, just do it on the seat?
I don't know. I feel like it's best for my mental well-being not to crack the code of how she pissed.
I was this close to try to draw a diagram for this.
I bet we could Google it. We could Google it. I bet we could find a YouTube video. How to piss in your ex's, how a female should piss. Speaking of piss, sexy single number 4.
This show has been. This is going to be the best ride ever. This is pure class.
It's like every bodily function that we end up talking about leads into the next contestant.
Speaking of
this, number 4, sexy single number 4. We have Corey from the challenge, and
wait, he was number 4, was he?
Yeah, number 4 I think was Corey. He started out in the real world, ended up on the challenge. He's a real man whore. He wants a really thick woman. I honestly, I do not like Corey. I have never been a fan of Corey. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I mean, nothing against him personally. Maybe it's the character he plays. To me, there's nothing cute about him or the way he behaves or how he acts.
Well, I actually would disagree with you.
Please do. Let's fight.
Well, here's the thing. I've always argued that Corey was on the wrong show. I never thought the challenge was a show for Corey. He should be on a dumb relationship show. I think I think this is his show because he only ever hooked up with girls on the challenge, and it was just so uninteresting because it's like, yo, make a move, go against bananas, do a thing. He never did. So I'm actually more excited to see him in this realm, like something like Are You the One or like X on the Beach. At least we get to just see him be a personality. Yeah. You know, and just stick out and kind of be like he's already like he knows how to play to the cameras. He knows how to flirt for the camera and all that kind of stuff. So and I think he's good. He's good to look at on the eyes. So I'm actually very excited for Corey.
I just thought that his reaction when his ex showed up was the fakest one.
Well, and that's what makes me think they know they're on X on the Beach.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not? Like, we'll get into that later. There's just no way. But speaking of no way, sexy single number 5. I'm all over this number 5, Chase, 28 from The Bachelorette, who is a self-proclaimed fuckboy.
You don't like him.
I know. Okay. I covered JoJo Fletcher on The Bachelorette. That was the first season of The Bachelorette that I covered. Oh my God. This guy is behaving so different than the way he did. My cat is killing me in the background. He's acting like he belongs on the cat pussy on the beach. You know what I'm saying? He's insane. He's so different from how I remember him on The Bachelorette. And now he's all trying to hook up with this Victoria, which we will get into because he got caught lying. I
want you to fill me in, though. Fill me in about who he was on The Bachelor and who he is here. I need to know the differences.
On The Bachelor, he perceived himself to be a nice guy. You know, he was really in love with JoJo, and he seemed caring, and I actually liked him. I wanted him to win. Now, I've lost some brain cells since I watched The Bachelorette because I continue to watch these shit shows. So it's just killing all my brain. Okay, I'm dumbing down so quick. I can't remember if he was in the final 2. If anyone out there remembers where he placed on JoJo Fletcher Bachelorette, please tell me because I think he was in the top.
I bet you Deb will be IMDbing it right now. Deb, she's on it. Deb,
Google it and let us know. But see, he just, and then he comes on and he starts talking about, I'm a fuckboy and this, and I'm like, bro, no. I think he was on Paradise. Bachelor in Paradise, which is another show that I can't stop watching. I don't understand why I watch that either. But that speaking of which, train wrecks. Number 6 is Jasmine.
Wait, quickly before we go into Jasmine, I want to say one thing about Chase. Okay. He had the quote of the episode with his intro because he said, "How can you not want to fuck me? I want to fuck me." Now, that's confidence of a lifetime.
All I did was have flashbacks of Silence of the Lambs when Buffalo Bill did the moose knuckle tuck. And he was looking at himself in the mirror and he was putting his lipstick on, remember? And he goes, fuck me. I want to fuck me. Whenever a guy says that.
Oh, my God.
Whenever someone says that, I just have like flashbacks to the movie Silence of the Lambs.
Imagine this guy. Yeah. He's a moose knuckling and got the lipstick on. I want to fuck me. Yeah. That's terrifying.
So that's his new nickname, Buffalo Bill, because that was the guy's name. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, Deborah. I'm half-ass looking at the chat because
he got third place, so he went
third place. Thank you, Kyle. Yes, he was third place, and I don't think I'm wrong, but he really portrayed himself differently on The Bachelorette than he is right now on X on the Beach.
He's coming off like a douche, and he actually reminds me. I'm not sure if you remember this. There's going to be a lot of reality crossover, but if you ever watch Are You the One, the season with John and Julia, I think it was like season 4.
I've never seen Are You the One, but I'm going to start watching it since I'm meeting all of these people now who are coming on the challenge.
Yeah, it's super good, and it's kind of like a better X on the Beach. like I would say, it's better, more competitive, and more interesting. But there's a guy named John on there who was after this girl Julia and was like basically like a stalker fuckboy. And this dude reminds me of him to a T. Like, this is a guy I would never be friends with.
Oh,
I could not be friends. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be shitting on Chase all season. I do not like him.
Let's take multiple dumps on him. We'll take turns. I can't wait. Speaking of taking dumps, Jasmine, number 6, sexy single number 6. Actually, kind of like Jasmine. She was on The Bachelor. I can't remember which season it was. I think it was Ben Higgins because Ben Higgins was the first Bachelor that I covered. I think she was on that, but she's been on Bachelor in Paradise twice and has not scored a man on any of these shows, but she's really good friends with Chase. But I absolutely love Jasmine because she tells it like it is.
Okay, so we didn't see much of her this episode. So in my notes, I only wrote meh. Because I didn't get anything from her, right? Like, I was just like,
I think season? Stephanie might be right. It might have been Nick's season. I'm not sure.
I think she might have been the one that said the comment later about P, but she didn't talk much this episode and didn't have any of those storylines. So I just if she's awesome, I just didn't get to see it yet.
She was the one that when they were all laying on the beach right before it was revealed to them about their exes showing up, she was like the only woman sitting in the beach chair by herself drinking. And then Romeo comes out and says, well, this is a big house. There's only 10 of you. Would you like some more people? And she's like, yes.
yeah, please get me away from these idiots.
None of these guys are hitting on me or anything. So yes, bring that. But I love her. Speaking of Are You the One, number 7 is, okay, this is kind of all over the place for me. Taylor. She's 23 from Are You the One? She's a teacher. She's freaking 2 years older than my son.
Oh, God. She's cringy to me. And the whole it's so weird that there's a storyline where 2 people off the show have slid into each other's DMs.
Okay, see, I'm so freaking out of it. Sliding into the DMs is something that I just recently learned a few weeks ago.
I actually didn't know that. So I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was either.
And when I do comedy shows, sometimes I'm up late, right? So especially with org people and reality TV friends, you're just writing them and talking about shows and whatnot. So I was writing random friends after a show one night. And then her boyfriend got mad. He's like, what are you doing sliding in my girl's DMs? And I'm like, what? What is sliding in DMs? I was literally talking about Survivor because she talked about Survivor. What are you talking about right now?
I think that, to me, this is how freaking out of it I am. I still call them PMs for private messages. So it's PMs, PMS. Just PMS me later.
That's probably why they switch it to DMs. They're it's making people feel weird.
It's probably why I got ghosted a lot when I was single back in the day because I kept saying, just shoot me a PMS. Speaking of PMS, number 8.
Just shoot me.
Yeah, I don't want to slide anywhere near. I don't want this guy sliding into my DMs, my PMs, my nothing. But this is what this is the reason why I'm covering this show. This guy caught my eye because he is from Big Brother. Ollie Calafiore.
And somehow, how is he one of the more likable people so far? That bothers me so much.
Well, because he's a cheater and has a great dick.
Yeah, but right now,
his words, not mine, by the way.
He was an awful, I hated him with a fiery passion on Big Brother. Yeah. But compared to these people, he might be one of the normal ones.
And that is wow.
I'm almost scared.
It's scary when Pauly Calafiore is the normal one on X on the Beach.
I really thought his ex was going to be Zakia, so I'm really happy it's not. I'm really happy it's like a hairdresser who's just ready for the cameras.
I'm just like, what happened to Zakia?
She was so bland.
She was beautiful though.
Oh, absolute. Yeah, like absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, though I think Pauly's going to they definitely got Pauly because they know he's going to be good TV, especially like he's dramatic. He cries easily.
Can't wait for him to see butterflies.
Oh, will that be like a challenge for them? Welcome to the secret shack of butterflies. If you cannot cry for 1 minute, we'll give you $1 million. He can't do it. He's just like, just give me another try. Give me another try.
He just starts crying, thinking about what he's going to do with that $1 million, and it just starts coming out. It's ridiculous.
Butterflies.
Speaking of ridiculous, I don't know how I feel about sexy single number 9, Victoria. I don't know who she is.
She's a fashion blogger, influencer,
whatever, and she's a twerker. And okay, this is horrible. I put in parentheses, she's a butterface.
Oh my gosh, that's so savage. I actually think she's really pretty.
That's just what I wrote at first. Now, when I very first saw her, all I could think was butterface. And then as the episode went on, I thought, okay, her personality's making up for a lot of things I don't see. And I kind of actually like her. And we will get into why. Yeah, I like her.
I'm excited for her too. I like that she has like she's another Jersey girl, right? So she has her 3 rules. Rule number 1's dancing. Rule number 2 is smiling. And rule number 3 is shaking that butt.
Yeah, twerking.
I respect that.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean, I'm not being ugly, honey. I've been called worse things than butterface. I've been called a double bagger. So I don't even want to hear it before anybody asks me.
I think she would have a chance with Pauly if she was a butterfly face.
That's right.
That's the best joke I'll make all night.
Slide right into the DMs. Speaking of sliding into DMs.
Ooh, 1 second.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, sorry, I'm going to be talking about Victoria a lot because I'm very excited about her on the cast. Yeah. But like, even though I didn't know who she was, she got me right away because she sees Chase and she's like, oh my gosh, I want to have his children. And then the first thing I was thinking was none of these people should have children.
God, I hope that they like mandatory make the men get snipped and put IUDs in all these women.
They have to have dissect. Was it bisectomies?
Bisectomy.
They have to have a bisectomy before coming on X on the Beach.
Bisectomy? Just get neutered.
Just get chemical castration or you can't be on the show.
That's right. That works for me. I did like Victoria. That's another thing about her is she the one that Chase said, I think he actually said she slid into my DMs or something on Instagram, and she went through and liked all his pictures on Instagram or something, because Angela flat out asked Chase, where do I know you from? And he was like, I was on The Bachelor. And I think Victoria was like, you don't say. And then, because she liked all his shit.
Yeah. So, yeah. So who's our last sexy single?
Okay, so our last sexy single is so forgettable. It's not even funny. Like, I didn't even really. Okay, this is all I have written down for number 10. Chris, 21, DJ, beats drop, and the panties. Gucci? Question mark.
You just hit it in a nutshell. Like, this guy says, what? Okay, so he said drops DJ drops the panties. I don't even, what was it? Like, he drops the mic like he drops the panties, and then he said they peel.
Look, all I know is he said he drops the beats, and when he drops them beats, the panties drop.
And I don't know. Panties don't drop. They oh, that's my point. They peel. They don't drop. Like, he is like that guy at the party that takes your guitar to show you he knows Wonderwall. right? And he's like,
Stairway to Heaven.
and then he's forcing a word. So he's saying Gucci. It's, you know what he is? If there was a 90s equivalent of him, it would be a bunch of people like us at a party, and then this one guy, he just finished Wonderwall, and then he goes, "What's up?" Like, that is this guy. And then you're like, "Oh yeah, scary movie." He's like, "Yeah, right?" And then you're like, "Okay." Like, can you explain to me the Gucci thing? Is this another thing I don't understand? Like
That's why there's a question mark after it, because I don't freaking get it. Because the only thing I can compare to this Chris guy to is this is the guy that no one wants to talk to at the party, and I make the mistake of getting up and going to the kitchen, and that guy comes in there, and I get stuck with him for about 30 minutes.
And then he's like doing some cocaine, so he's got to tell you about like 7 different business ideas he has.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Oh my God, we should do that together. we can do a butterfly museum. Polly will help donate. It'll be amazing."
And all I can think is, if I pee on the floor right now, will he stop?
No.
Just he will say it, but that's what, you're just supposed to pee on it. Remember?
He will say he dropped a beat so hard that you peed on the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
My panties actually aren't dropping. They're trying to crawl up into my body so they won't come off.
He's gonna be. I saw him previews. Like, he's like crying later on this season. He's gonna be a cringe fest. There's gonna be nothing enjoyable about this person.
So this coming up on this season was like better than the whole episode.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, people are gonna start chucking shit in the pool? Like, what's gonna happen?
I just want to call you baby, and you won't let me even call you baby. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is so.
I met you a day ago. Aren't we in love? Let's have children.
Yeah. Like, we had sex. That means we're getting married, right? Don't ghost me. So, like, this whole episode, I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna let you begin because I have I don't know. I'll let you do you, because we got to go over
party,
right? Show up.
So we start off, it's the first night in the house, it's X on the beach. They don't know what show they're on. They think they're on Fun Times Hawaii, and so everyone's hanging out and they're getting to know each other. They're single, they're ready to mingle, and the whole thing is there's 2 major connections at the party. Obviously, Angela and Torai are all over each other. He's squeezing her butt. Jasmine's like, "Oh, yay, they're squeezing butts." Like, everyone's excited about it.
Just squeezing butts.
They're squeezing butts, and they're really into each other. And she's like, "Why are you single?" And he's like, "'Cause I haven't got what I deserve." And she's like, "What do you deserve?" And he's like, "You." And like, well, how do you? Okay, this guy just says nonstop lame shit constantly.
Did you hear what she said to him when they were, because they, don't forget, they were cuddling in the bed together in their bathing suits, and she's like, "I don't just have sex with anyone. I mean, I've only fucked 9 people."
Well, no. Did she say I thought, okay, I think I heard it differently, because I thought she said, "I don't do one night stands. If I fuck you, I fuck you like mad." Like, so I thought she was just like, "I don't do one night stands. You have to have sex with me multiple times."
Yeah, I thought she said, "I don't have one night stands. Like, I have to be serious because I've only fucked 9 people." Who knows? I don't even know people's names, Clint. But I don't even know where I am.
But doesn't that have to be like the most laziest hoe argument you've ever heard? Like, "Hey, I don't do one night stands. I only fuck a lot." Like, that's gotta be the laziest hoe argument I've ever heard.
I don't do one night stands, but I fuck a lot in one night with one guy. That's kind of like, I don't break hearts, but I'm a heartbreaker.
Yeah, like maybe they're perfect for each other, right?
Right.
Like, so they have a lot of chemistry. They boned on the first night.
Did they? Is that confirmed?
For sure, because he said, "Are those real?" She had her bikini off. They for sure boned.
So he slid into her DM. Okay.
Oh, grody. Yeah, that's what happened. And like, the thing is like, so there's a lot of chemistry between Tarai and between Angela. Now there's mixed chemistry going on between Chase and Victoria.
Okay, true. Right. Oh, I love this. We're going to get into this.
Oh, this was so fun. And I knew you would love this too, because like, they're on the couch and he's trying to kind of kiss her, and she was being very adamant and forward with him.
Right.
But then he was like, well, what if I said we go up to the bedroom right now and fuck? And then she's like, oh, I would say no. And
I know. That's when the tide turned for me with her. I was like, okay, yeah, I like her.
That's what makes me like her way more than Angela. Like, Angela and Tarai almost seem like the typical, okay, you're going to be all about yourselves. And Angela's going to prove that later on in the episode. But, like, with her, like, I like that there was a level of standards. Mm-hmm. You know, like, she's like, I want what I want. But she's also like, I want it the way I want it. Right? Like, so you're like, no, you don't get to just take me up to the bedroom. You got to earn it a bit.
Right. And this comes up later, and I cannot wait to pounce on that.
But I come from a culture where, like, Allison, when I was a teenager and I wanted to approach a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey, I have a crush on you. Can we go on a date? I had to go up to her face, and I had to sweat, and, like, you know, my heels are rubbing together. It was a whole nervous thing, right?
Right.
Now in our culture, with the swipe right culture, there's...
Oh, hold on. Oops. Hold on. I hit something. Hold on. I accidentally muted you. I don't know what I hit. Shit.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Okay.
Wait, chat, can you hear me? Can you see me now?
I don't know what is going on because I hit, like, I saw this little down arrow and I was like, mute. Present to everyone. Hold on. Do I want to present you to everyone?
Oh no, what's happening now? You are presenting to everyone.
What does that mean?
I don't know what this means.
Does that mean...
Can you guys see us? Let us know in the chat what's going on, because you can hear me. Okay. Allison, stop pressing buttons.
Okay, shit. Continue. My ADD kicked in because I saw an arrow. Thank God it wasn't a squirrel.
I'm really confused. It says you are presenting to everyone. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I stopped it.
Okay. I'm like, Angela and Tarai were presenting to everyone, but I don't know why we are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still a disembodied voice. That's okay. I'm like a radio caller. Hey, long time listener, first time caller. Great to be on the show. My weekly meltdown. Now, so she shuts him down, and I don't think he's used to being shut down like that, because he probably looks at her. She's not as hot as the other girls. She doesn't have the same body. She's not like bobacious or whatever. I think I made up that word. But like, she's not like that. Where she's all spunk. She's all personality.
Right.
100%. And I like that, because that's what's missing with this cast is a human with a perspective, and we're gonna get someone else with a really interesting perspective later on in one of the X's, who I'm most excited to talk about, because I'm gonna tell you my crush for the season.
Oh, I'm not even gonna guess, but I'm.
You already know my boy crush. My boy crush is Farai.
Oh my God.
He's my boy crush, so you'll know my girl crush when her time comes.
We might have the same girl crush.
Yeah? I'm excited. Wait, who's your boy crush?
I don't have one.
Really? You're not interested in any of these guys? Polly Calafiore doesn't stick out to you?
No, because see, I would be around all of these guys and it would just be me in the background rolling my eyes constantly going, give me a fudging break. Are you serious right now?
I'm telling you right now, if you were on that show, you'd be hooking up with Gucci.
Listen, I would emotionally abuse Gucci because I already know fire and I need something to do. So I would just emotionally torture him and pounce on him and not have sex with him. I would just keep him at arm's length and he would just follow me around.
I think you might have just predicted his storyline for the rest of the season.
I think so.
Like, I think you just nailed it on the head, because that seems like the story of this guy's life.
Oh my God. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, everyone's like, basically that's what's going on. And Corey, who was he trying to hook up with? Was it Faith or was it, I don't remember who he was trying to hook up with, because he drunkenly goes, no, it was Tori. And remember, like, him and Tori are in the kitchen and he's like, kiss me in my mouth.
Hold on 1 second. Was
that later on in the episode?
Okay, wait a minute. So no, we have Angela and Tori are hooking up. Faith isn't hooking up.
No, Faith is she hasn't hooked up with anyone.
Jasmine isn't hooking up with anybody.
Jasmine's
Taylor?
stirring drama later. Oh, Jasmine did have an integral part of this episode. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah, that was fun. You're right. I do like Jasmine. Okay. You're right now. She's the best. You're right.
Yeah, of course.
So basically we have two different dynamics. We had two people that totally gave it up on the first night, and then we have two people that are doing a little bit of a tit for tat, and kind of thank goodness for Victoria, because they don't know the exes are coming.
Right.
They're coming in a big way. And you gotta love how the show builds it up. Like there's the war drums, the it might be paradise, but paradise is about to turn into hell. I'm like, well, this paradise is already hell because they're riddled with STIs. Like it's already a very itchy house to live in.
Look, I have something written on here. Oh, okay. I do have a note about Victoria when she's like making out with Chase and tells him no. When she goes upstairs to go to bed, and Polly and Chase are talking about Victoria, and Polly Calafiore has the balls to say she didn't bang him. He's like, oh, she doesn't want to bang you. Like, it makes her kind of obnoxious.
Wait, did he say that?
He said she was obnoxious the way she turned him down, and I'm like, bro, get out of here.
Yeah,
like,
that's a douche bro move.
You're a douche bro.
Like, oh, she has like standards and won't give it up in the first second of knowing you. Oh, that's that club fuckboy mentality I cannot handle.
They're not used to women. See, here's the thing, Cliff. I don't know if you realize this about me. I'm a woman.
A full woman.
I'm a full woman. I'm a mother. I have raised a child. I have standards. Okay. I'm not going to prance around on the beach in a two-piece bikini, because all these girls' bikini bottoms was up they butts. And all I can sit there and do is wiggle in my chair because I can't even handle a regular wedgie. I'm pulling it out. I don't even wear thongs. I don't do G-strings. I wear what I call the alternate G's, the grannies. Okay, I'm going to sport them granny panties. Do you want to know why? Because they cover everything and they don't ride up. So you're not going to catch me in a bikini bottom up my butt. I don't know where I was going with this.
But I feel like anyone that meets you within the first 2 minutes of meeting you, I could have been like, yeah, she wears granny panties.
Okay. I think the impressions are, this woman definitely wears granny panties.
Like, is it possible to have a granny panty personality?
And they're probably thinking, yes, you're looking at it. Allison has the granny panty personality.
That's gotta be the hashtag of the episode. Granny panty personality. Like, that's so.
Deborah, you need to hashtag us. Granny panty personality.
Granny panty. That's amazing. Like, I totally understand that. Like, especially being a mother. Right? Like, you have someone else in your home that you have to be an example for, right? Like, where these guys have no responsibility. They're literally on TV, young, drinking and hooking up and getting fucking paid for it.
I would smack my son. I'm not a violent person, but I would backhand my child into the middle of next week. And I'm not for child abuse. I'm not
a violent person, but I would beat the shit out of this kid.
I would beat the shit out of my 21-year-old son if he showed up on a show like this acting a fool. Because that's another thing. I'd be prancing around in my granny panties and my mom bra on the beach.
Wait, explain that to me. What's a mom bra?
A sports bra. Like, I'd be in my little full coverage sports bra in my granny panties up to my stomach, walking around. These guys would start talking to me. I'd be like, stop acting a fool. Why are you talking like that?
See,
you don't have any common damn sense?
That's where these shows, that's the missing puzzle piece of these shows. They need one granny panty personality on the show. Because it just would bounce out. Like, imagine, okay, the X on the Beach cast just as it is, and then Debbie Wanner. Like, imagine just her there with everyone. Like, just imagine how awesome that would be.
Debbie Wanner on X on the Wanner. Is it Wiener?
Wanner, I think, yeah.
Debbie from Survivor on X on the Beach.
Like, just imagine everyone's hooking up and she's just there like, let me tell you about the time I sold ice cream to the troops. You know, like, you're just like, what is happening? Like, you need one granny panty personality just to mix it up, make it interesting.
They need someone like that. So MTV casting, we know you're not watching, but if by chance you are
watching,
please put me and Cliff in the background. We don't even need to be on the show. Just have us in the background drinking. And
me in my mankini, you and your granny panties were on the beach just talking about taking deuces.
We're just rolling our eyes and high-fiving each other because we're coming up with the best judgment calls on all these people. It's just so good. I
like that we're judging them, but you and I are just like we're such weirdos.
Yeah, like we're like, who are these people?
We are legitimately like all our conversations go immediately to the weirdest place possible every time. And like we're here being like, oh, these people, we should judge them when they like look amazing and are getting paid to fuck. I've never been paid to fuck.
You get me neither. I've tried to ask people to pay me, they won't do it. I've thrown money at myself and I was too tired.
Yeah, so that's what the first night is pretty good, and then they all go to the beach where they think they're just having a luau party. There's nothing suspicious about this at all. And and Romeo emerges from the sea.
I'm sorry. Deborah tweeted us at Summers at Clifford hashtag Granny Panties personality. Oh my god! And it's a big fat pair of Bridget and Joan Diary size panties.
Oh, perfect.
Okay,
I'm gonna retweet that right now, Deb.
I have a question before we get started on the exes coming out of the beach.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I had a thing where I was like, at first, this is how like I got real stupid during the show because it happens when I watch shows like this. I kept thinking, how are they going to sneak the exes up on the beach if they're coming up out of the water, flipping their hair around? Like, how are they sneaking them in? Are they like snorkeling? Like, do they have them hooked up to oxygen under the water? And
we're like, really like looking into the reality of this, like thinking like this is totally real because like you have everyone just making facial expressions, and they keep cutting to them emerging from the ocean.
And I'm like, do they have them like hooked up to oxygen tanks? And they're like, look, and they have like, as soon as we like unhook you, jump up out of the water like this is.
All right, you guys, you got him underwater. Okay, yeah, we gotta hold daylight. Yeah, there's a cloud. We just gotta wait for it. Oh, he's running out of oxygen. Hey guys, we gotta do this. He's about to die.
It's not gonna kill anything that's in his brain. He can go without it.
That is like, I was watching that and like, you know that they made the people on the beach sit there and make reactions to nothing.
Exactly, because look, you and I know about camera angles, right?
Yeah.
There's the over the shoulder and the front. The reaction, that's why I was like, Corey's reaction was so freaking fake.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
What's happening now? And like, so Romeo shows up and he's like, hey, I'm here to interrupt your luau party to tell you what show you're on.
And they're all like, okay.
And they're like, I didn't ask what show I was on. I was just told to be paid to bone.
I'm on, yeah, I know what show I'm on. I'm on the
Taylor bone. Was like totally shocked. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to shit my pants.
I'm going to shit my pants.
She legitimately, what's with these people? They're all going to be shitting themselves and peeing in cars. Like, this is going to be a great season.
That's the kind of party I'd go to.
Yeah, shit, for sure.
And I'm all about it.
Yo, how was your Hawaii trip, man? I got to tell you. There was a lot of public defecation.
Sweetheart, I drank the water. That's all I'm going to say. Aqua dumps.
So the first X to come, no pun intended, is Mr. Chocolate himself, Derek.
Who is from Are You the One? And he was on the challenge, one of the challenges.
Yeah, and he looks like a deflated Torai. Like if you poked a pin in Torai and he lost some air.
But they're like twins, though.
It's the haircut. It's the cut. Like they're both. She's got good taste in men.
Yes,
Like, I
she
gotta
does.
give it. They're good-looking fellas.
They're very good looking. Is this your second crush?
Yeah, well, obviously he has to be, right? Like, he literally is like, he must look at Tarai and be like, oh, so that's what I would look like if I tried.
Oh, it's like in the mirror. Oh.
Right? Yeah, like you caught that in like a second delay.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Chocolate. I don't like Derek.
You don't like Derek. Why?
I don't like him. There's just something about him I don't like, but that changed.
Oh, interesting. See, I know what you're talking about, and like it's later on in the episode. Now, here's the thing: Derek comes off wishy-washy to me.
Yeah, that's the problem I had. Yeah, one of them.
Right? Like he is Angela's ex.
Right.
And she just happens to be hooking up with a guy that looks just like her ex.
She has a type.
She has a type. Hey, we're all, you know what? It's funny. Before I was with Lindsay, I was into like punk girls and tatted up girls and like crazy girls. And then I was with Lindsay, this petite girl next door, and suddenly I found myself attracted to a type. Right? Yeah. Usually petite, brown hair. Like that was just kind of like, I would find those girls prettier, right? So like I definitely see that's a thing that people have their types, but like I just find it so weird. Like she hooked up with Tori the first night. That's gonna get back to Derek.
Oh,
like,
you know,
first of all.
And here's the thing. Angela gives zero fucks about it getting back. Like she does not care.
No. And so, like, yeah, so he shows up. She's immediately, like, super drama about it. She makes everything about her.
Right.
Right? Like, I feel like if I was on the show and my ex showed up on the beach, I'd be like, yo, what's up? Like, I haven't seen you in a bit. How are things? Like, I don't know. Is this going to really be that weird? Like, I wouldn't immediately be like, and you and your friend Alicia, you guys were fucking all the time. I don't think she's your real friend. Like I'll be like, girl, like this is why no one likes you and why everyone unfollows you on Facebook. This is why.
Yeah.
This is the single one. Now, wasn't the only ex to come on the beach for the first. So they're doing it in batches, but they're not doing everyone in one swoop. Which do you like that or not like that?
I like that they only introduced 4 because it gave us time to kind of see some drama unfold. And then they're going to get, but I don't like how they're introducing the next 4. Like, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But we'll like, the thing is like, I do like it in batches, but I also like, one of the things I don't like about the challenge is like, I like an episode like Survivor that you know what's happening. It's like, hey, we're going to start with this and then we're going to go to a challenge and then we're going to have some talking and then we're going to have a tribal and then someone's voted out. You know, like it's like the same format every episode where usually in the first episode, a pilot episode, you meet all the characters.
Right.
And we're not going to meet all the characters. Not this episode. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Stop watching now if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know why you're watching a recap show if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah, this is basically should be called Bone on the Beach.
So like so the next one is Cameron Diaz coming out of the water.
Right.
Chase's ex, Skylar. Now, that's my girl crush.
Okay, see, I'm right there. I was like, she's beautiful.
Oh
like,
my
I was
gosh.
like, oh my God.
Right?
It's like, I just kind of thought, you know, if I tried, that's what I would look like in the mirror.
If I tried, maybe I would look like that in the mirror too. So.
I know. We should try.
We should. No, then we wouldn't be us.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, we're whatever the opposite of a tryhard is. We're that.
That's it. That's right.
Now, like, so she's immediately like, she's a stunner. She's got that Kate Hudson, wild child, pretty, blonde, skinny, you know, kind of confidence. And it's really interesting that Chase actually broke up with her because she partied too hard.
And he's calling himself a fuckboy.
I don't get it. Like, if she's partying too hard, she must party like a monster.
I mean, if she looks good for somebody who parties too hard.
I'm thinking when he says party, like we're talking like, like
Yeah,
we're talking up the nose,
party.
Molly, like we're talking partying, right?
Right.
Like I think that's what he means by party, because like he seems like someone that drinks, hooks up with chicks, and that's like a regular night, that's Tuesday.
Yeah.
But for this girl, I think she parties, so it's like, oh, where's Skylar? Yeah, she's in Vegas with a random right now or something like that. She seems like that kind of free spirit that no one can tame down.
Right.
And that excites me about her.
Yeah. She seemed very calm though during some situations, but that'll come up later.
Well, she just kind of seemed like, because he was talking about like, she was talking about her plans and that kind of stuff. And he was saying that she never had a direction. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Like so many of us are in this boat where we don't know where we're going. We just know we're going, and she seems like one of those girls that maybe she doesn't have it figured out, but like, and she seems like she earnestly wants to.
Yeah, like she genuinely seemed like, I miss you and this and that. And, and he actually immediately started cuddling with her and kissing in front of Victoria.
That was crazy. Like, and like he immediately, like, that was interesting to me because he fell into an old spell with her.
Yeah.
You could tell like he was under a spell. Like he was like, oh my gosh, Skylar. The one, the one that got away, Skylar, the one that can never be tamed. She's like his fiery phoenix. And so like, I think for him, when he saw her, he was like so enamored. I think he was like, oh, Victoria, I forget her name. Yeah. Who's that girl? Oh yeah. Butterfly face? No, I don't want it.
Butterfly.
Yeah, I don't want butterfly face.
Oh yeah. But yeah, they immediately started right back where they left off, it looked like to me.
Well, and here's Chase going, I need to slow down. And it's just like, okay, for a guy who's slowing down, you're on a national television show where you're going to be pressured to drink, hook up, argue, and just like that's going to be your entire existence. Like you're not slowing down, you're going 120 in a school zone.
But that's kind of like the whole I'm not a heartbreaker, but I break hearts. Yeah, there's a theme here. There's a theme here.
I'm just saying goodnight to Chloe. Thanks for checking out. She's saying goodnight to us in the chat. Oh,
I did it. I think I did it right.
Oh, yeah, you did that. We'll get it down. So, who was it that said, who did the confessional about her being Cameron Diaz coming out of the water? Because they were like talking about how like she's interrupting Victoria's chase, and they're like making Victoria's chase, bringing it down to a slow jog. Who said that?
God,
was that?
I remember someone saying that, but I didn't think twice about it. They just
was it Jasmine again? Because I'm starting to think Jasmine did all the awesome things that I'm overlooking.
She says like what everyone's thinking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I almost don't want to go back because I'm starting to think Jasmine might end up being my unintentional favorite, just me not realizing because she's so seamless. Like, she just goes like butter.
She would be hanging out with us on the side.
For sure. I could see us being friends with Jasmine. We should get Jasmine on the show.
We should totally get her on the show.
But no one else.
But no one else. We don't care. We don't want anyone else. We just want Jasmine.
We can have Faith on for a minute just to quickly go, oh, and then we...
Yeah, that's it. We just do it as a soundbite.
Now, like, so then there's one more X that comes. So they only introduced 3 off the hop, right?
Well, I think they did
3 or 4. No, they just did 3, right?
No, they did 3 because the third one was Lexi, Polly's ex.
Which shocked me because I thought it was going to be Zakiya, but it wasn't. It was Lexi. And Lexi's coming in quite fiery because Polly had sex with another girl.
He's a cheater.
He's a cheater, pumpkin eater.
That's right. Cheater, pumpkin eater with the great dick.
Why was that?
Why does he say that about himself?
And is there really such thing as a great dick? Like, dicks are the grossest things in the world.
Like, I don't like they're girthy and just, I don't want to see it or look at it. Like, yeah, I know it's there and I'll do things with it, but let's not talk about it being great.
Yeah, I always think of like Gonzo's nose from the Muppets. You know, like I'm just like, because that's like the closest thing to a dick face I've ever seen. And
some
like,
are curved, some are curved. I don't know.
I don't.
I've only seen 9 dicks.
I just can't. You have to be insecure to be saying I have a great dick. Like, you know, like with me, I can be like, I have a great sense of humor. I have a great knack for conversation. Like, I have a lot of great things. Would I say I have a great dick? Not in a million years. Would I say it looks like Steve Buscemi forcing a smile? Yes, I would say that. I would say that. Would I say it looks like Paul Giamatti with Bell's palsy? Yeah, I would say that. I would say that.
Here's the thing. I would never go on a show like Paul Giamatti with...
I would say that. Like, I would not say I have a great dick.
Look, I would never go on a show like this and say, I'm Allison, I'm 41, I'm ready to mingle, and I have a great vagina. Like, why? Why would you ever say that?
Like, you should check out the selfies. They're always making duck lips.
Yeah, like I have duck lips. It looks like Paul Giamatti smiling. Not cerebral palsy.
No, Bell's palsy, not cerebral palsy. Oh no. Oh no, that is too, across the line.
Is cerebral palsy even a thing, or is that something that the X-Men have?
That's like, no, cerebral, that's like a paralysis thing. That's like a serious disease, Allison.
I'm not laughing about a disease because now I look like a fucking asshole.
You're a horrible human being.
I'm not laughing about it. Oh, I'm hurting again. I'm not making fun of it. It was a misquote that once again I effed up, and all I could think of the cerebral. I start going into X-Men, and I'm thinking about, you know, that stuff. But anyway,
that is so funny.
Okay, so but anyway, next.
Yeah, like, but you're right? Like, no one's saying like I have a great vagina. That's just such a stupid thing to compliment your own privates.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, I'm crying. Like that, it's just. So... I'm sorry. I was such a slip of the tongue, and I was like, "Oh my god, Allison, stop talking! This is live. People are going to see this."
Like, and I don't mean it. Listen, here's the thing. I'm not a mean person. Like, I don't mean it. I'm not laughing or making fun of anyone.
Oh no, of course not. We're making.
Wait a minute. We're making fun of idiots who put themselves on TV to bone.
Yeah, we're making fun of them. That's all we're making fun of. So
I'm not. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I actually really like Polly's ex. She seems like a nice girl.
I actually forgot about her for a minute because she popped up at the end when they were reading about the Secret Shack thing.
Yeah,
and I was like, who's that chick? And I was like, oh, that's Polly's ex.
Yeah, so Polly's ex is Lexi. So Lexi the Exy.
That's the Exy.
Lexi on the beach. Now, so that's when Romeo asked everyone the question, can you really be over your ex?
Right.
I think the answer is yeah. They're your
hell yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like you're done with them. In fact, that's why this show is so insane. This should never be a reason for us to really talk to our exes.
Never.
Especially in this environment. Like this is like UFC of romantic emotions. Like this is going to just be like you're locked in a cage with people with your emotions. It's like I can't imagine. Like I've seen people be jealous for less. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just made eye contact with the Walmart greeter for too long. She's like, what, you want to fuck her? Like, you know, it's like one of those things.
No, I don't want to fake the 90-year-old Walmart greeter that I made eye contact with for 20 seconds.
I was looking to make sure that she could see. Like, I didn't know if those were cataracts. Like, I was really concerned.
And we're not making fun of old people.
We're just gonna go down the line of just making fun of everyone.
For the 3 people that are watching right now.
Now, like, was it like, so was it Derek that immediately was like, this is X on the beach, not Angela on the beach?
Yes, because I think the first two, like there were 3 one-on-ones because I only brought by 3 of those. And I think the first two that sat down were Polly and Lexi. And Polly was like, I'm sorry, I cheated on you. I shouldn't have done it. It was very bland. It was very boring. And then Chase and Skylar were like, yeah, let's just be friends. Let's be whatever. And it was bland. And then Derek and Angela were all up in each other's faces. And he was like, this is X on the beach, not Angela on the beach. And then that's when I was going through the, like, I got to run up to her and pull her bathing suit top down because her boobs are about to fly out the wrong way.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like the whole thing was really like I found that really cringy. Like these whole like connecting with your exes, the only ones I found did it right was Chase and Skylar, even though they were kind of cuddling and stuff. That felt real.
Yeah, it didn't feel too fake. It was just maybe, I don't know, but Chase was just it was so easy for him just to disregard Victoria's feelings, even though they just met.
Yeah,
you still have to have some kind of emotional shit, just tact about it.
There's a weird thing I'm noticing. I think this is a culture. There's a culture of people that are like this, that go to the club, they drink, they hook up. This is their Jersey Shore type of lifestyle, right?
Right.
Now, and I think with that lifestyle, you have people like I couldn't imagine like Polly sitting there with this girl being like, I cheated on you, right? And he's saying it in the way you would tell someone, yeah, I just ate a toffee candy. Like he's saying it as if it was nothing. Like, yeah, I just had a Werther's original.
Yeah, I just cheated on you, and I'm
like you cheated like that. You and another thing is seems to be a really big point in this culture, this club culture or whatever, is if you met their family. There's something really important. I met his family.
Good grief. When I was young and dating, I lived with my parents. My dad answered the door if you picked me up. Like, it wasn't anything to meet parents. I guess that's a big deal now.
It's a huge deal to meet someone's family, right? And like crap. Lexi was like, Polly, I met your family. And it's like... Oh.
Yeah, you and everyone else who's coming to my... What?
Yeah, like everyone... Like, there's no way that's this solid of an actual relationship.
No, that's not. I mean, that's just like...
It's like we were together for 2 weeks. I met his family. It's like, what? Were you planning a marriage by a month? Like, what? How fast do you people
We were exclusive. What does that even mean? You're exclusive. You're not talking to other people. Then that means you're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I think that's what exclusive means. It's like, or in our day, we would say going steady.
Or going out. Because see, this little generation just, we don't do labels. You're lazy. You just don't. No, you don't need to be in a relationship or doing anything if you don't believe in labels. Shut up.
Yeah,
you're a boyfriend or girlfriend. Shush your face.
It's so ridiculous. And the big blowout is between Derek and Angela because and this is where they had to do a whole diagram for us because
this is great.
Because Derek's ex Alicia got beat up by Angela in a hotel room. She got bopped and mopped. Bopped and mopped. Right? Bopped and mopped. And so, like, in a hotel room, and she just happens to be Corey's ex. And we haven't met Corey's ex yet. So I'm thinking we might get an Alicia.
Oh, she's definitely coming. I saw in a commercial.
Oh, she's coming? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's coming. All right.
Way to spoil it.
Spoiler. It's a recap show, Clint.
Yeah, so that's a big thing. So, like, there's this whole drama going on. So I can't wait. If this is what Derek and Angela are like without Alicia present, I want to see the girl who got bopped and mopped.
I can't wait to see Alicia. Like, the whole thing with we got to get into this. We got to get it because I can't wait. Because Derek and Alicia, all they do is freaking fight. And all it is Derek stirring the pot. Like basically calls a mini house meeting about it with Tori. It's like, she's not over me. She's not this and this.
That was so weird.
And she just goes the F off and starts knocking stuff down. it was just
But
it's
making Tarai go, oh my gosh, like if she's being this intense of a reaction to him, maybe she does still have feelings for him.
Listen, I can kind of understand where Angela is coming from. Like if I was around one of my exes that I really, really cannot stand, it makes me angry to be around them. Not because I still have feelings for that person, but because I know how they treated me and what they did to me. And they're a horrible human being. And just them even making the accusation that I still have feelings for them just makes my skin crawl. And I want to punch them with a baby. Just pick up a baby and just hit them with it.
Well, I think that's where I have such a detachment with the show because I personally don't have an ex, right?
So, okay, right.
I married my first girlfriend. So I'm in a really weird position because I'm seeing, I can understand what being around an ex is like to a degree because I'm not an idiot. But like, I've never experienced that kind of rage.
Oh, it's bad. Because see,
it's real, right? Explain that rage to me. What is that rage?
If you haven't, it's just the only thing I can really compare to is like if you date someone and you help them out financially and you do all these things for them because you care about them, and then they turn on you once they start making their own money, and then they start saying that you only did what you did for them because you wanted something out of it. And that was not like they couldn't accept love and they turned it into something else and you end up breaking up and they do nothing but shit talk you. You get over it and you move on with your life and you are 100% over that person. But when you hear that they're talking shit, go, she's so not over me. It makes you want to shoot them in the face.
Well, you know what? Like, I can imagine, like, when you put it that way, you're right. Like, there's sometimes relationships get so entwined. Yeah, you're with each other's money, with each other's time, with each other's friends and family. So, like, that's got to be playing a factor into this stuff, right?
So I get why Angela's freaking psycho mad. I
but she's going to be... I don't think, like, if this is her episode 1, I don't think she's going to rev down ever.
No, it's just going to be her getting all riled up and then running into the bedroom crying with all the girls hugging her.
And are you that girl that if you have that one girl, your friend, she goes to the bedroom crying all the time? Are you one of the ones that go and surround and be like, oh, it's okay?
Well, no. Here's the thing. I am the girlfriend that's going to go in there and tell all these other little coddling bitches to get out of the room because they have no idea what's going on. And then I'm going to tell her, look, you need to get your big girl granny panties on and stop acting out because you're giving him power and you're making it look like you still are into him when you're really not, because these people do not understand what you've been through. When he starts his shit and he starts stirring the pot, don't eat what he's got cooking in there. Just ignore it. Just walk away. Be the bigger person and let it go. Yes, it hurts. And I understand that. But just don't give him the power. You're putting the ball in his court and letting him play the game.
That is like honestly, probably one of the smartest things and the smartest reaction to that situation that I've heard. That comes from an experienced woman, though. Like you said, you're a woman. These are girls. Like, these are girls and boys playing on a beach, right?
Right.
So, like, yeah, she needs that coach figure to come in there and just be like, yo, get your head in the freaking game and don't let him have any space occupying right now. You're losing right now.
Have you ever seen Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because they put these reality stars in this boot camp with their dysfunctional families.
Oh my God.
And they have these two therapists that just pop up every once in a while, this man and this woman. And that would be us on this show. Like, we would pop up in our granny panties and mankinis. And we would just like show up and just give advice and then disappear like vapor. Like, we would just show up. That's what they need. Like, they need an older, wiser person just to walk in the room and go, stop, calm down. It's not that big a deal. Stop acting like a baby. Just chill. Just because there's people like me watching the show judging you.
No, absolutely. So because
she starts throwing things.
Yeah, wait, in this episode she did?
Wait, she knocked down the lamp right before it ended,
but that was unintentional. They made it seem like she was being a bad girl again, but she backed up into it accidentally.
It's almost like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I thought maybe the wind blew it down. I'm like, no, she backed into it.
Yeah, was it Derek that said that Angela's panties get wet when she argues?
Yeah, he goes, her panties probably get wet when we argue. And I'm like, ew, dude, that is so
much
nasty.
cringe. I'm dying right now. Like, it's so much dirty cringe.
Like, you hate the word girth. I hate the words wet and panties together. I never want those two words together.
Throw in the word moist and you got yourself a triple threat.
Oh, God, that's
wet,
even
moist
worse.
panties.
No, that's disgusting. No. Ew.
We got to start advertising these episodes as the most mature recap show on the internet.
Right.
Like, we just got to, like, totally sideswipe people, and then they spend a minute with us. They're like, what is this?
What is this? Well, normally there's two of us on the show, but we have a technical... What did she say? Deborah said wet, moisty, girthy panties.
Oh, shut up! Moisty, girthy panties.
Ew, moisty and girthy. Hashtag moisty, girthy.
No, I like granny panty personality. I don't want a moisty girth. That's the grossest ever.
Well, normally you can see two of us, but we had technical difficulties. I don't know how this is the second time this has happened in like months. I don't know what's going on.
We're moisty. We're girthy. It's the Moisty and Girthy show.
Right. Next time you'll see Cliff and you'll just hear me in the back.
So does that make you moisty and me girthy?
You can be moisty. I'll be girthy.
Oh. A girthy woman and a moisty man sounds horrible.
I have never looked at a man and go, oh my God, I'm so moisty in my panties.
Well, I have, but that's just only when I saw Tarai.
Okay, can we get to the Victoria Skylar Chase?
I do, but I just want to say one thing about Derek because we're going pretty deep with the Angela stuff. Like he just seems just as extra as her because he's screaming out, "Derek's the bad guy! Derek's the bad guy!" And I'm just like, well, that doesn't help anything. No, that makes you the bad guy.
The producers brought him on this show. And they're like, look, you need to be as extra as humanly possible. We want every reaction out of Angela that we can get. And just push. It's almost like he maybe doesn't mean all of it. He's just doing it for good TV.
He's going to be knocked off early because of this behavior, though.
When they go, because they introduce the Shack of Secrets at the very end.
Yeah.
And I think every week a couple goes down in this elevator into the secret room called the Shack of Secrets. And this round, Angela gets to, Derek has to unlock his phone and she gets to go through it for 7 minutes to find the truth she's been looking for. How long have you been apart? All that crap's deleted by now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is that stuff still in your phone?
Yeah, why don't you delete it as you go like everyone else? Or hide it in a top secret app?
There's a lot of logic flaws to this. Like, I'm having some issues with that. But like, yeah, we gotta get to Chase and Victoria because, you know, there was that awkward moment on the beach where Victoria was basically saying that she's going to be going for Chase, and then Skylar's like, not on my watch. And then you're like, whoa, these girls are both big personalities. It's interesting that the two girls with the most amount of personality are both going for Chase.
And he's ill.
And he's got the least amount of personality to me, other than Chris.
Well, you know, she flat out asked him if you hooked up with anyone, and he said, no, I just kissed Victoria. And this...
Now, I didn't think they did kiss. Because when he was leaning into her,
did.
It was a kiss, right? Because I thought it was I thought
he
production
was laying on her.
He was laying. He was definitely So he lies about hooking up with her. Now this is where Jasmine comes in and is like,
I'm bored. I just want to cause some trouble.
Because she's like, no one's hooking up with me. No one's hitting on me.
That's what I do, Cliff. When I'm at the party and no one is hitting, well, nobody ever hits on me anyway, but it's just funny. It's like, I'm going to start some shit.
Allison, I'm telling you right now, I am the shit disturber at parties. You know what I used to do?
What?
When I hated parties and there would be couples like that hooking up, I would go to the bathroom I would trim off the first layer of my beard and sprinkle it on the toilet seat. Like, that's what I would do at parties. And then, like, I would, like, watch, and then when a girl comes out, and, like, I've sent, like, a guy in or something, and then he'd be like, oh, my God, did you see the toilet seat? I'm like, what is wrong with her? Why is she shedding so... Like, I would, like, literally, like, stir drama like that.
It's like, dude, I don't know what your plans are tonight, but you might not want to go down there with your mouth.
Unless you love flossing, I would not recommend this.
It will be stuck in there forever.
Yeah, it's like the cat. Now, like, and I find Skylar and Victoria be very forward women, right? So, like, like Jasmine just wants to stir the pot, and she goes and she flat out says to Skylar about the kiss.
Yeah, but it's so funny the way she says it. She goes, "Oh, yeah, but you know, let's just be real. You guys kissed. Oh, should I not have said that?" After she said, "Let's be real," and then she just puts her hands in her pocket. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
She's gonna set fires and then come with water and be like, "Anyone need help?" Like, she's just like, I think she's gonna be the Joker this season needs. Like, she just wants to watch the world burn.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's what I'm there for. I live for it.
Yeah,
the
I hope
girl is always the shit starter. If I gotta be miserable, everybody else gonna be miserable.
I want to see her just like, I hope she doesn't hook up with anyone. I hope her ex is just like a cool dude.
She never does, or they leave. Like the guy that she hooked up with on Bachelor, she didn't even get to hook up with him. He like self-evicted himself from the island.
Really?
Yes.
So she never ends up having an on-camera relationship? She's just like around.
Yeah, she's just there saying what we're all thinking during the episode. It's
That's
so good.
So funny.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I dropped my water. Yeah, so like we're kind of like so there's this whole like, what was Victoria's response now? I'm actually completely blanking on this.
She goes, oh, really? You told me you didn't hook up. You told me nothing happened. And he tried to backpedal and say, oh, she hit on me. She was over me.
And then Skylar and Victoria being like the forward as they are, they went to each other, and then Victoria was like, yo, it was 50-50.
Yeah,
then,
it was 50-50.
And then she's talking to Chase, and she's like, you wanted to fuck me up in the room, and he's like, I never said that.
I never. And then they showed the tape of him saying, well, what, you want to go upstairs and
Beautiful. Fuck? I love that they're making him look like just an absolute numbskull. The guy's a caveman.
He's just ridiculous. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's only there to be on TV he's trying to stretch out this 15 minutes of fame. It's done. It has snapped. It's over. Like, he just needs to go. I'm more entertained by his ex than I am him. He just needs to go.
Yeah, so a lot of this, this episode, it introduced a lot of big characters, some major couple conflict, especially with Angela, Derek, and Tarai, that love triangle, and then Victoria, Skylar, and Chase, that love triangle. We got Jasmine as a shit starter. Faith is going, right? And then everyone else is kind of in rotation around this right now. So we have more X's on the way, and I know you love the way they announced the next X's.
Okay, can we just listen? They put them on I put face on flagpole.
A flagpole.
I'm like some of these people are probably used to being on a pole, but not like this. I mean, it's like they're like, well, if you see your face on the pole, then you're and some of these, it's like, what? It's like, if you see your face on the flagpole, then your ex is coming. So next week, write it down. Next week, we've got Gucci Chris, who's already totally irrelevant. We haven't even talked about him again. Him, Faith, and I don't know who the third one is. Corey.
Is it Corey? So we will get Alicia then.
Corey, I think it's Corey, Faith, and Gucci.
Wasn't it Corey that said, bring your exes back so we can fuck them?
Yeah. No, it was Chase. This guy is nonstop. It was Chase and Jasmine sitting in swinging chairs. And Jasmine was just joking, oh, say hi to your exes for us. And he goes, yeah, bring him back so we can fuck him. Dude, will not. I guess he's going to deny he said that too.
Oh my gosh. This guy is pure cringe fest. I can't believe the balls to say something so asinine like that.
Yeah.
Like, again, like, we're talking about exes are a real thing. someone you had a relationship with, someone you might have said you loved, right? Like, and here you are saying, yeah, bring them back so we can fuck them. Like, I'm like, you're so dirty and gross.
It's just disgusting. Like, I hate it when people start acting like, I feel like who he was on The Bachelorette was more of who he really is. And he's coming on the show. They're paying him to do it. They're probably telling him, act like the ultimate fuckboy. You know, it'll get you more airtime and you'll get more famous from it. It's like, no, it's making me sick. It's making me sick.
And that's definitely going to be probably the hardest part for both of us, because you and I are both gamers. We're competitive when it comes to reality shows. Like, we like the competitive reality shows. We like strategy. We like social strategy. We're interested in that stuff. We're both not fame whores. You know, we're okay gushing. We like gushing about our shows. We love doing this. This is something we just do because we like it. Right? It's not because it's going to make us famous, because it's going to get us Instagram fans. We don't need that shit.
I've been doing this for 3 years, so I look famous.
You look famous to me.
Oh, you look famous to me, even though I'm the only one who can see you right now.
Yeah, you're the only one that can see me. But like, that's really that's hilarious. I just looked at my Netflix channel, and my son accidentally made an extra Netflix thing. It just says GGGGGGG. That's funny. We should fix that.
Just imagine if your son was on a show like this. Would you yank him up by his mankini and say, no?
My son's 16 months, right? So it's weird to even think that one day he's going to have his heart broken or be chasing girls or boys or whatever, you know? Like, just like, it's weird to think, like, you know, you have a kid, and we can talk about that as parents, right? Like, these people are kids. We can talk as parents where we're like, we don't want this for you. We want you to be happy. We want you to make mistakes, but not like this. Not on TV. You don't need the attention. You don't need but here we are recapping it. So who are we to talk, really?
I can't say anything because it always comes back to being about me. Because if he were on a show like this, I'd be like, this is going to make me look like a bad mother. Get the fuck off of it.
Yeah. Like, one of the reasons why I have a hard time, like, if I would ever play Big Brother, is because I've seen how I play online versions, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm too villainous and I get too personal with people. So I'm like, I don't think this would be a good thing to be broadcasted on television. Hey, let's show my worst possible self.
Well, see, that's the thing. Is like, I think these people go on these shows, and when you're in gamer mode, I don't think who you are while you're in gamer mode is a real representative of who you are as a person outside of what you're doing. I mean, people seem to think when you're gaming and you're being a manipulative villain and all that, that's who you are in real life. And it's like, no, I'm trying to win money.
Well, like, I know, like, my experience is like, sometimes I get so embedded in the game, it is who I am for a little bit. Yeah. Like, it takes over me, right? Like, and then afterwards, in hindsight, you're like, oh my gosh, I really regret some of those decisions.
Right.
Sure. Where, like, so then you think of that in a competitive arena. Here these people are in a non-competitive. Well, I guess it is kind of competitive because people get eliminated, but there doesn't seem to be any actual strategy to it.
Well, what is coming up on the show, though? I mean, we've got the Shack of Secrets, which we explained earlier.
Shack of Secrets. We got the X's on the flagpole. We might see more X's
next week.
And like, people are gonna get eliminated. Someone's gonna get eliminated next episode, I think.
How?
Well, show people kind of voting, because remember, Angela was like, well, we know who I'm voting for. Okay. So they go into some room, and there's something. I think there's going to be a lot of logic that doesn't make sense in this, but we're just going to kind of roll with it because you and I are committing to recapping this season.
But here's the thing: we will put way too much thought into. Like, we will logically break down how they are voting. Like, I already can see it.
Yeah, like there's got to be some strategy to it. Like, I could see but the thing is, do they win something?
I don't know. See, I don't know. I think I don't know.
I don't know the full concept of this. I don't know if they win money or anything like that, or what this is going to be.
It's just, to me, I thought it was just a bunch of people having to deal with their exes and live with them. I didn't realize it was like a twisted, effed up version of the real world. I didn't think that it was going to be like an actual game show. We'll have to do
We might have to
really
at some point binge through some of the UK seasons and see at least between this season and the next US, we could probably do that. Hit up the British seasons together.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go maybe tomorrow or sometime this weekend and I'll get on Cody and look up UK X on the Beach and maybe watch like the I probably could just watch the first episode of the last season.
Yeah, I might do that too, just to get a sense of what that show's like, so I can see how much the US is deviating from their premise. Because I feel like this is a very US way of doing it. Like, we'll have eliminations in a secret shack, and
secret shack. Let me tell you something. I don't want to go through my ex's phone.
So no, no one wants. I don't want to go through my own phone.
I don't want to go through my boyfriend's phone. Look, what I don't know isn't going to kill me. Yeah. I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do. Just whatever. But just know that whatever is done in the dark always comes to light.
For sure. And what I'm most excited about going forward, I'm most excited for Skylar. I'm most excited for Jasmine. I want to see the people that are going to be saying what we're thinking and are going to be grounding us. And I really want to see those people. Like in the midst of this, I think that's going to be, for you and me, our saving grace this season.
That's I can just so relate to Jasmine, because I could see, if I was ever on a reality show like Big Brother or Survivor or anything like that, and I'm sitting outside with the one big showmance and they're making out, I could probably see myself looking in the camera like this. Really? I mean, I would totally be like, I don't care. Just
right.
I don't even care.
Now, what's the best way to end off our recaps? Should we say what we're most excited for, or how do you want to do this?
Well, this is what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see what happens in the Shack of Secrets. I'm excited to see Derek throw a fucking epic fit about Angela getting to be on his phone for 7 minutes. It's not like he has to unlock the damn thing, but I guess they tell him he has to, or he gets eliminated.
Well, I'm definitely if the first Shack of Secrets is going through a phone, I'm going to be actually very excited for this horrible room, because I think it's going to really put people through the ringer. This seems like it's going to be psychological.
This is going to be emotionally drooling. This is going to be where the magic happens.
Right? It's going to be, I feel like there's something I'm missing in the preview, for the upcoming in the season. Because there was something in the Shack of Secrets coming up, but I couldn't remember what it was. Does someone see an X in the Shack of Secrets or something like that?
See, I didn't see that. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, there's going to be something going on, but I'm excited to watch the rest of the season. Okay. I want to see how things are going to play out. I actually feel like Polly's not going to be a big character with all these other characters in the season, to be honest. He was probably the big get. But I think everyone else is way more interesting.
We could get Pauly Calafiore from Big Brother. It'll be a big deal. And whatever. And we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll fool all of us. I'm looking forward to Corey's fake-ass reaction when his ex that he knows is going to show up. When Alicia shows up. I can't wait for that fake-ass reaction. I can't wait for all of their fake-ass reactions. I'm looking forward to Gucci having a bitch fit cry boohoo party for himself.
Yeah, that's going to be really fun, and I'm really excited to see, I want to see Alicia. I want to see the girl who got bopped and mopped, and hopefully she'll bop and mop her back. That's what I want to see.
Oh, I can't wait to see the one-on-one confessionals with them talking shit about each other, because both stories are going to be different.
Now, there's one thing so this show's very similar to Are You the One in a sense, where you have people living in a house, in a beach house, and Are You the One is actually a lot more strategy to it, even though because you're trying to find the person that's your perfect match on paper, but then you might like someone else and then you don't want to, but you can all win money together, right? So one of the things they do on Are You the One in editing style that I kind of think X on the Beach should have totally stole was at the beginning of the season, they show what happened on day 38, and then day 27, day 16, and then they start off on day 1, but they show major crazy drama that happens episodes and episodes from now, and it makes you just want to watch. like the way they do it. It's kind of like a preview, but they do it backwards. And I think it's so
that sounds kind of neat. I need to watch it.
It's really neat the way they do it. I've always like thought that was an underestimated editing thing that they do. So like it's one of those things where it's like day 37, I fucking told you, blah blah blah, and then day 25, I don't want to be here anymore. Day 19, you're not my friend, and then day 1, oh my god, the beach, and it's just like a really fun.
Oh my god, the beach!
We're gonna fun, right?
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah, so this was our X on the Beach recap. This was good, Allison. I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait to watch more.
I'm sure next week won't be as long, but it's the premiere episode.
We had to cover. We had a lot to cover. Like, yeah, we did almost. What did we do here? We did close to 2 hours, eh?
We've done an hour and a half. Yeah, like, oh my god, yeah, like almost 2 hours. That's
a lot of brain cells dedicated to X on the Beach.
But you know what? I sit at work. I listen to podcasts all day, so I could listen to a 2-hour one of these on YouTube while I'm working. So it's nothing for me.
Sweet. So socials, where can everyone find you?
Well, you can find me at the.memphis.darling on Instagram, on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. You can also subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on Facebook. I'm sorry, on YouTube, and you will get notifications when we go live.
Ring that bell. Ring that bell.
Ring that bell, and also like My Weekly Meltdown on Facebook, and we always post when we go live with the link. And how can they find you?
I make things simple, just my name across the board, Clifford Myers. So that's me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I've been doing a lot of Instagram lives lately, and I've been having people, you can join me on an Instagram live if we follow me on Instagram, and then you will say, hey, Cliff, I want to be on a thing. You can talk to me about something you're passionate about, something you want to advocate for, whatever. We'll just chat, and we'll do what you and I are doing just on Instagram in the last 24 hours and disappears forever.
Oh, but can
I say one more thing?
Yeah, but I was just going to say, how do you make it last longer than that?
Well, I don't know. Instagram Live seem to go away. But you do stuff like this to make it last longer. But the other thing is I'm also on YouTube, Clifford Myers, and I just released a video today, a special 420 video of the time my wife took a pot cookie and called the ambulance on herself. You have to watch that video. It's clutch.
I got to watch that.
It's Gucci.
I'll go as far as say it's
Gucci. Oh, that's going to be our sign off for sure, right? Oh,
all right, guys. We'll see you guys next week when we recap episode 2. I don't know when we're going to do it. We might do it next Friday. We may do it earlier. I don't know. Clifford is a very busy comedian.
What can I say?
He's got to make that money. He's got to make people laugh.
Every day I'm hustling.
He's hustling. He's like those kids on the beach, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign us off. So we will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Oh,